Va de nuevo.
Yes, please.
Blind as bat.
As a bat.
Meaning, unable to see well. Example, I'm as blind as a bat without my glasses.
Okay, very good. Now you read the next one.
Number 2, have bats in one's belfry. Meaning, to be silly and slightly
Slightly.
crazy.
Okay, slightly.
Slightly. Example, you must really have bats in your belfry if you think I'll put up with that kind of stuff.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you have any questions with vocabulary?
Yes.
Tell me.
What's the meaning of belfry?
Belfry is a synonym of head.
¿Cómo?
It's a synonym of head. Head.
Okay.
All right, no more questions, guys? No?
No, 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 no.
All right. Then, Altair, is your turn.
Okay, teacher. Bear. Animal. Be like a bear with a skull hat.
With a sore head.
A sword hat. Meaning, to be in a bad mood and causes you to treat other people badly and complain a lot. Example, is his paper doesn't arrive by breakfast
By break.
time. By breakfast time. He's like a bear with a sore head.
Okay, very good. 2.
And 2, a bear og.
Hug.
Og.
Hug.
Og.
Yes.
Okay. Meaning, a rope tight embrace. Example, she handed me my purse, gave me a tight bear hug, and shoved me out the door.
Okay. It is supposed to be purse, but okay. It is not complete. But it's supposed to be purse. She handed me my purse, gave me a tight bear hug, and shoved me out of the door. Shoved me out the door. Okay, very good. Any questions with vocabulary there?
Yes. Embrace.
It's a synonym of hug. Altair, it's to hug somebody, to hug. Hug.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's a synonym. Okay, no more questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, let's continue. Iram, you're going to read beast.
Okay. Be like feeding time at the zoo. Meaning to be very noisy and untidy and have no order. Example, dinner at a house is like feeding time at the zoo.
Okay.
Number 2, be the nature of the beast. Meaning to be what?
Something.
To be what something is like or what it involves. Example, owning a car involves a lot of expense. That's the nature of the beast.
Okay, very good.
Beast of burden, meaning an animal such as a donkey or an ox that is used to carry or pull things. Example, camels have been used by people as beasts of burden for thousands of years. Number 4, no use to man or beast, meaning to be completely useless. Example, I admire the intelligence with which you argue your points, friend, but unless you're willing to put your words into action, I'm afraid your philosophizing is of no use to man or beast.
Very good. Any questions with vocabulary in that one?
No.
No? Anybody?
No.
Ale, Altair, Andres, no questions?
No, teacher.
Okay. Andres, B.
The business, be the business, to be excellent or of an extremely high standard. Have you tried this ice cream? It's the business. It really is.
Okay.
Have a bee in one's bonnet to keep talking about something again and again because you think it is very important. She never stops talking about dieting. She's got a real bee in her bonnet about it. Be as busy as a bee, to be moving about quickly doing many things. She's as busy as a bee, always going to meetings and organizing
Organizing.
parties. Organizing,
Organizing.
organizing, organizing parties.
Very good. Questions with vocabulary?
About and quickly no.
No?
Being her bonnet. Bonnet. What is the mean? What does it mean?
A bonnet is
Bonnet.
a small hat that some women used many years ago. But it's like a small hat.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Bieber.
Yes, that is a bonnet.
Okay. Thank you. Bonnet. Bonnet. Okay.
Give me a minute.
Bieber. Ay, son muchos.
Okay, yes, I know. There are many. Well, okay. But like a bonnet is like a hat. Okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right, very good. No more questions there?
you. No.
No?
I don't have no
Ale,
question.
Beaver.
Beer?
Yes. Like
A
just
beer eyes view. A view from a very high place that allows.
No. Beaver. No bird. Beaver.
Ah, ya me brinqué. Beaver, eager beaver. A person who is willing to work very hard. Example, the students were buzzing and there was a long
QE.
queue of eager
Beavers.
beavers
Beavers. No.
waiting.
Beavers.
Beavers waiting for their turn.
Okay. Good. Any questions there? Nope.
No.
Yeah. What does willing means? Who's
Willing.
willing to work?
Willing. Yeah. Willing is when you have the disposition to do something.
Willing? Okay.
When nobody forces you to do something that you want to do it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Willing to do something. Okay, Altair, you are going to read 7. I will read another 7 with birds. So go ahead.
Okay, birds. Animal. A bird's eye view. Meaning, a view from a very high place that allows you to see a large area. Example. Climb to the top of the Eiffel Tower if you want a bird's eye view of Paris.
Okay, very good.
2. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Meaning, it's better to be content with what you have than to risk losing everything by seeking to get more. Example, investors are focused on the bear and in the hand, and not looking for new opportunities very much these days. These days.
Okay, focus. Very good, no focus. Okay, nice.
Iba a decir focus.
No, of course
Pero
not.
se me quedó ayer la palabra, perdón. 3. Albatross around round. One sneak.
Neck. Neck.
Meaning something that you have done or are connected with that keeps causing your problems and stops you from being successful. Meaning the company that he founded in 1983 is now an albatross around his neck,
Neck,
making losses.
neck,
Oh,
neck.
make. Okay. Now, an albatross around his neck, making losses of several hundreds of thousands a year. 4. A little bird told me, meaning, meaning,
Yeah, yeah, continue.
is you know who gave you the information, Bain,
Who gave you? Who gave you?
who gave you,
Yes.
who gave you. Okay, if you know who gave you the information, Bain, discussed,
Discussed. Discussed.
discussed, okay, but don't want to say who it was. Example, how did you know he was leaving? Oh, let's just say a little bird told me. 5. As the crow flies, meaning a distance measured,
Distance. A distance is measured.
a distance is measured is a straight line between 2 points or places. Example, from here to the village is 5 miles.
Miles.
As the crow flies, but it's a lot further by road. 6. Be as the dust the dodo, meaning to not be important or popular any longer. Longer, yes. Example, letter writing is a death at the dodo. 7. Be strictly for the birds, meaning to be stupid or not important. Example, gambling, games of chance, the sort of twin is strictly for the birds.
Okay, very good, Altai. Do you have any questions up to number 7? Nope.
No.
Nope. Ale? Nope. Okay, good. I'm going to read the others, okay? Be up with the lark to get out of bed very early in the morning. I don't know how he does it, but my husband is up with the lark every single morning. Bird brain, a stupid person. I'm such a bird brain. I forgot my driver's license, officer. Birds of a feather. People who are similar in character. He'll like Tony. They are birds of a feather. Eat like a bird. To always eat a small amount of food. You eat like a bird. I don't know how you stay healthy. As free as a bird. Completely free to do as you want. He is free as a bird. He can travel wherever he chooses. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. To succeed in achieving 2 things in a single action. I kill 2 birds with 1 stone and pick the kids up on the way to the supermarket. Leave the nest. To move out of one's parents' home for the first time, most typically when going into 3rd level education. I can't believe my little girl is getting ready to leave the nest. I'm so proud, I'm so sad all at once. Like a shag on a rock, completely alone. I can't believe you just got up and left me there like a shag on a rock. One swallow doesn't make a summer. Because one good thing has happened, you can therefore be certain that more good things will happen and the whole situation will improve. Okay, they won their last game, but one swallow doesn't make a summer. They are still bottom of the league. Sparrows fart, very early in the morning. I've been up since sparrow fart and I'm exhausted. Stone the crows, used as an expression of surprise. Well, stone the crows, it's 5 o'clock already. The bird has flown, said when the person you are looking for has gone away or escaped. Once the bird has flown, it's too late to do anything about it. Questions?
No.
Nope. Anybody? Nope. Okay. Iram, you're going to continue with bull.
Okay. Take the bull by the horns. To do something difficult in a brave and determined way.
Determined.
Determined way. Why don't you take the bull by the horns and tell him to leave? Like a bull in a china shop. To be very careless in the way that they move or behave. We told her it was delicate situation, but she went into the meeting like a bull in a china shop. Be like a red rat to a bull. To be certain to produce an angry or violent reaction. Don't tell him you're a vegetarian. It's like a red rat to a bull. Lock horns. To begin to argue or fight. The mayor and her deputy locked horns over plans for the new road.
Very good. Any questions with vocabulary?
Nope.
No?
No.
Andres, you're going to read camel and the first 5 of cat. No, the first 6 of cat, please.
Okay. The straw that breaks the camel's back. The last in a series of unpleasant events that finally makes you feel that you can't continue to accept a bad situation. Losing my job was bad enough, but having the relationship end like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And the cat, number 1, be the cat's whiskers. Be better than anyone else. Boy, that singer last night was the cat's whiskers, wasn't she? Copycat? A person? A person is a child?
Especially,
Especially a child, who imitates or copies another. You are just a copycat. Curiosity killed the cat. Said to warn someone not to ask too many questions about something. Why are you going away so suddenly? Curiosity killed the cat. Fight like the cat and dog. To have angry arguments all the time. As kids, we used to fight like cat and dog. Has the cat got your tongue? Something you say to someone when you are annoyed because they will not speak. What's the matter? Has the cat got your tongue? And let the cat out of the bag to allow a secret to be known, usually without intending to. I was trying to keep the party a secret, but Mel went and let the cat out of the bag.
Very good. Any questions with those sentences?
What does the straw means?
Okay, straw. When the grass dries, cuando se seca el pasto, when there is no water, when the grass gets dry, it becomes yellow.
Oh, como el zacate.
Straw, that is a straw, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Some people use it to feed animals, for example.
Okay.
Okay, that is a straw. Very good. Any more questions? No?
No.
Okay, I continue with the others then. Like a cat on a hot tin roof, very agitated or anxious. The jury has been out since Wednesday, so he has been like a cat on a hot tin roof here. Like the cat that got the cream, to annoy other people by looking very pleased with themselves. Of course, Mark got a glowing report, so he was sitting there grinning like the cat that got the cream. Look like something the cat brought or dragged in, to look very untidy and dirty. You can't possibly go to school like that. You look like something the cat dragged in. No or not enough room to swing a cat. A place or a space that is very small. How can you work in a small room like that? There's not enough room to swing a cat. Not have a cat in health chance. To be completely unable to achieve something. They haven't a cat in health chance of getting over the mountain in weather like this. Rain cats and dogs, to rain very heavily. Don't forget to take your umbrella. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Questions?
Oh.
No, nobody? Altair? No?
No.
Teacher.
Okay, chicken. Ale, it's your turn.
Chicken. A chicken and egg situation. A situation in which it is impossible to say which of two things existed first and which caused the other one. It's a chicken and egg situation. I don't know whether I was that bad at the sciences because I wasn't interested in them or not interested in them and therefore not good at them. Number 2, be no spring chicken. To be no longer young. I'm no spring chicken, so I can stay out till 2 a.m. drinking and dancing anymore. Number 3, don't count your chickens
Don't count.
before they are hatched.
Hatched.
You cannot depend on something happening before it has happened. When my mom heard that I was preparing my campaign before, ¿sí está bien?
Yeah,
Campaign before even being nominated. She warned me. Don't count your.
She warned me.
Don't count your chickens before they are hatched. Number 4, hen night. A party for women only usually unheld for a woman before she's married. Barbara's having her hen night a week before the wedding. And number 5, like a headless chicken. To do something very quickly and without thinking carefully about what you are doing. I've got so much work to do. I've been running around like a headless chicken all week. Number 6, play chicken. To play dangerous games in order to discover who is the bravest. He was killed by a car.
Sorry. He was killed by?
He was killed by a car after he lay in the road playing chicken.
Good. Questions with vocabulary?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Iram, cow.
Yes.
Sorry. Who's next? Altair or Iram? I don't know.
No, Altair.
Okay, Altair, then it's your turn.
Cow, cash cow, meaning a product or service that makes a lot of money over a long period of time for the company that sells it.
Sells it.
Example, the study discovered that movie rentals were a never bigger cash cow than movie tickets.
Okay, Altair, it's not necessary for you to repeat the example and meaning. You just read, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Have a cow. To be very worried, upset, or angry about something. My mother had a cow when I said I was going to buy a motorbike.
To buy.
Okay.
Mhm.
3. Kill the fatted calf. To have a special celebration for
Somebody.
say, somebody who has been away for a long time. When Bob got back from college, his parents killed the fatted calf and they threw a great party. 4. Until the cows come home for a very long time. I could sit here argue, okay, argue with you till the cows come home, but I wouldn't solve anything.
Very good. Any questions with vocabulary there?
No.
No,
With the
teacher.
meaning of the idioms? No? Okay, good. Iram, you're going to read crocodile and donkey, please.
Yes, crocodile tears. Tears that you cry when you're not really sad or sorry. He came over with his crocodile tears and made my family panic. Now, donkey, be as stubborn as a mule, to be very stubborn. I tried to convince Jake to go to the doctor, but he's as stubborn as a mule.
Mule. Mule.
Do all the donkey's work. To do the hard, boring part of a job. Why should I do all the donkey work while you sit around doing nothing? Donkey steers a very long time. She's been in the same job for donkey's years.
Years. Yeah, not tears, years.
Years. Yeah. Talk to the hind legs of a donkey.
Talk the hind legs of a donkey.
Talk the hind legs of a donkey. To talk without stopping for a long time. He could talk the hind leg of a donkey without ever letting you know what was in his mind.
Okay, the pronunciation is hint.
Hint.
No, hind.
Oh, okay. Hint. Okay, hint.
He could talk the hind leg. Okay, very good. Any questions there?
What is hint?
Okay, hint is the back part of a monkey, of a donkey.
Okay.
Sorry, this part here. This is the hint. This is the hint.
Okay.
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 Okay, very good. Is the legs that are in the back? Let's say it like that.
Mhm.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
No more questions with vocabulary, guys? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Good. Okay. Andres, can you read the first 11 of dog, please?
A dog in the manger. Somebody who keeps something that they do not want in order to prevent somebody else from getting it. Stop being such a dog in the manger and let your sister ride your bike if you are not using it. A dog's life. A very unhappy and unpleasant life. He is leading a dog's life at the moment. Being the dog house. Somebody is unpopular because they have done something wrong. I forgot to turn the oven off and the dinner's ruined. So I'm really in the dog house. Dog days, the hottest days of the summer. It is August, the dog days of summer, the time of squeezing hands during beach barbecues and back to school sales. Dog eat dog, a situation in which people will do anything to be successful, even if what they do harms other people's. They say that in the corporate world, it's dog eat dog. Every dog has its day. Everyone is successful or happy at some time in their life. There comes a time to stop. Every dog has its day, and I think I have had mine. Give a dog a bad name and hang him. Hang him. When somebody has been accused of behaving badly in the past, people often expect them to behave like that in the future. People were quick to blame local youths for the fire. Give a dog a bad name. Go to the dogs, to becoming very much less successful than it was in the past. When the factories closed, everything went to the dogs. Let sleeping dogs lie. Warn somebody that they shouldn't talk about a bad situation that most people have forgotten about. His parents never referred to the shoplifting incident again. I suppose they thought it best to let sleeping dogs lie. Like a dog with two tails. Someone is very happy about something. Lucy will be like a dog with two tails if she gets into the team. Love me, love my dog. If somebody wants to be in a relationship with you, they must be willing to accept everything about you. Most of Alice's friends didn't like her sister. They accepted her house. Alice insisted, love me, love my dog.
Okay, very good. Any questions there with vocabulary?
No.
Nope. Number 12. Make a dog's breakfast or dinner. Something that has been done very badly. She tried to cut her hair and made a real dog's dinner of it. Put on the dog to act as if you are more important than you are. They really put on the dog in front of their guests. Somebody's bark is worse than his or her bite. They are not as unpleasant or frightening as they seem. Don't let her frighten you. Her bark is worse than her bite. Sick as a dog, vomiting a lot. I was sick as a dog after last night's meal. See a man about a dog. You do not want to say what you are really doing, especially when going to the toilet. I've just got to see a man about a dog. I'll be back in a minute. The hair of the dog that bit you. An alcoholic drink taken as a cure the morning after an occasion when you have drunk too much alcohol. It was early in the morning and Catherine reached for her glass. Hair of the dog? Asked Lee with a smile. The tail wagging the dog. A situation where a small part is controlling the whole of something. John was just hired yesterday and today he's bossing everyone around. It's a case of the tail wagging the dog. Why keep a dog and bark yourself? Why pay somebody to work for you and then do the work yourself? Just leave the glasses on the table. Our staff will collect them. After all, why keep a dog and bark yourself? Work like a dog, to work very hard. He worked like a dog all day to finish the wallpapering. 21, you can teach an old dog new tricks. It is very difficult to teach somebody new skills or to change somebody's habits or character. I've been away from school for 15 years. I can go back to college now. You can teach an old dog new tricks. Questions with vocabulary?
No.
Okay. We're going to have an exam after the end, eh? So if you don't have questions. Ale, it's your turn. Duck.
Why?
That dog. Somebody or something that is very unlikely to be successful, especially because of a mistake or bad judgment. Thanks to his lack of market research, the project was a dead dog right from the dead dog right from the start. Number 2, have your ducks in a row. To be well prepared or well organized for something that is going to happen. I want to have my ducks in a row before I go in there and confront them.
Confront.
And confront them. Sitting duck. Somebody or something that is very easy for an enemy to shoot or attack. With their bullets all gone, the soldiers were sitting ducks for the enemy. Number 4, take to something like a dog to weather. To discover when you start to do something for the first time that you have a natural ability to do it. He took a fatherhood like a dog to weather. Number 5, like water of a duck's back. Criticisms of or...
No, yes, continue. It's supposed to be back, no bag. But anyway, continue.
Back.
Tiene que ser back. B-A-C-K.
No back.
Printing. No, no bag. Back.
Criticisms of or warnings to a particular person that have no effect on that person. I have told him that he is heading for trouble, but he doesn't listen. It's just wear of a duck's back. Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay, very good. Any questions there, guys?
No.
No, okay, I'll send you the invitation for the next one.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.